All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming live from our Joburg office. Good morning and welcome back to the opening bell with myself, Tshepo and Ashley. And this is brought to you by TD Markets and TD Markets Academy every Mondays to Fridays at 9, streaming live on YouTube. I hope everyone is well this morning. It is a Thursday morning, almost wrapping, or rather, we are wrapping up the week, almost towards the end of the week. So let's see what we are focusing on for this morning. All right, it's all about the cryptos. We are looking at the cryptos this morning, more specifically the altcoins. 3 weeks back, or was it 2 weeks back, we spoke about the altcoins. We spoke about Dogecoin, Solana, Ethereum, Shiba, and Cardano. And at that point in time, the market was retracing. So the analysis was price, the current price action is bullish. It's indicating that there's bullish momentum. And at that point in time, the market was correcting. So the idea there was to wait for the correction before we get the continuation of the trend. All right. Now, fast forward to today, this week, right? The market has resumed towards the upside. As we take a look at Ethereum, we've been speaking about this target on Ethereum, right? When price was around these areas, when price was on this low, around that low, creating these lows here, we've been saying that the market is going to push all the way up to that high there. All right. And obviously, when the market was going down here, we were not bearish. You see this move towards the downside. You guys have been attending the opening bells, the trading rooms. You will know that when price was going down, we were not we were not bearish. We were bullish. We were waiting for our bullish signals. All right. And fast forward, look what happened. All right. Price is nearing that target there, right? That is the power of the concepts that we use in forecasting the next waves. All right. So Ethereum, it's about to reach that target we have, that all-time high. So this one, an update here. We thought, or rather, we were looking for another entry in a form of a retest and a continuation towards the upside. All right. We were looking for this. But as you guys can see, we never got that retest there, right? Price just moved towards the upside. So at the moment, everything is bullish. The market has resumed towards the upside and it's about to reach the target. All right. So Ethereum, this is what we're looking. Let's see what's going to happen when price gets there, right? At the moment, we're not going to do anything. We're just gonna wait for price to tap that high, maybe to first reject, right? Maybe to first reject before we look for some trade ideas around this. All right. So Ethereum, let's see what's going to happen. All right. If you take a look at Dogecoin, this is how it's looking. So it has resumed the move towards the upside. This is the move we were waiting for towards the upside, right? If you guys remember, when we first spoke, when the last time we spoke about this, we were waiting for price to break out of this structure, this channel, and then to push towards the upside. So at the moment, what's happening now is we're coming from this higher low. Price has engulfed the previous candle, and now the market is testing this zone. So the current candle is tapping into the zone, testing the zone. We can see previously that there was a structure that formed. So we have a break, we have a retest. So our thought process here is we are waiting for this candle to close like this. All right. We're not going to do anything this week. This is the current week's candle. We are waiting for this week to end, for this candle to close like this, so that we prepare for upside next week. All right. So that is what we're looking for. So just waiting for this price action to form, this candle to close like this. And if it does, then we are preparing for upside, next week. So Dogecoin looking proper. We're anticipating price to also visit that top there. And then, we'll come back with updates after that. All right. If you look at Solana, it has already done what we are looking for on Dogecoin. You guys can see we come from this higher low. All right. The last time we spoke about this, we were waiting for this correction to complete. All right. The market was correcting. We were waiting for this correction to complete for price to break out. So now we have that on the weekly time frame. The market has broken above this area of, it was a resistance, now becoming support. So the market has broken above that. It has already come back for the retest. All right. So this current candle here, it shows a lot of bullish momentum. So we're anticipating, if things stay as they are right now, we're anticipating the market to go up. All right. So looking at how things are right now, we're anticipating no changes and for price to continue pushing towards the upside. All right. So that is how we are looking at Solana, looking for that continuation towards the upside. It might do what Ethereum is doing and go all the way up. So I think, personally, I think that this is the opportunity we are going to look at. All right. So that's basically how Solana is looking. And then we've got Shiba that is almost similar to Dogecoin, all right, in terms of the current price action. You see this current candle here. So before that, price resumed or price retraced down, came into this region, it tapped this region, and then it pushed towards the upside. On the daily time frame, this is the correction we spoke about the last time, all right, for price to complete this correction and break out. So price has already done that. And on the weekly time frame, price has come back to test this zone. It has come back to test this zone one more time. All right. So we broke above it. Now we came back for a test. So now our plan is to wait for this candle to close like this. If it closes like this, then it's an indication that price is extremely bullish. All right. Because there is some buying pressure that's happening here. So we're waiting for this candle, to give us that. And once it closes like this, so this is the current week's candle. So meaning on Monday, should this candle close like this, then starting from Monday, we are focusing on buying opportunities on this one. All right. So that is Shiba. Nice opportunity. It could go as far as, back to that high there. Right. It could easily go up back to that. In fact, our target on this one is this high. We are targeting this high, right? We're anticipating a price to go up and we are targeting that high there, all right? So Shiba, we are bullish on this one, and Cardano is going to be the last one. Cardano is similar to Solana in terms of the current price action, right? As the market is already broken towards the upside. So on Solana, we have a zone similar to this one where price broke. First, it bounced. So look what happened. First, price rejected. It bounced. It went down, failed to continue the momentum to the downside, giving us a higher low. And now price is broken towards the upside. So we want this candle to close like this so that next week we continue looking for buys on this one, right? We might get a retest before we continue towards the upside. It might happen or it might not happen. But should this candle close like this, then next week we are just focusing on buy opportunities. All right. So Cardano, this is how it's looking. All right. So the altcoins, guys, as you guys can see, we've been tracking the altcoins. We've been talking a lot about the altcoins, and they are starting to move, right? So there's great opportunity on the altcoins. So so that's it for this morning, guys. That's it for this morning. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's come back again next week. Let's see what's going to happen tomorrow on the opening bell, giving you guys more updates. And we're just going to follow these until we get those opportunities. All right. So that's it from us, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Good luck. And we will catch you guys on the next one. Cheers, everyone.